Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome back to the Top Takeoff Podcast, episode 4. I'm Coach Aguilar.
Based by Jose. What's up, everybody? Y'all doing all right? Thank y'all so much for tuning in today.
Quick check-in, man. How we doing? How we feeling? How we looking?
We're doing good, man. Yeah. Just came off the week of Easter Sunday. You know, it was a very competitive week because over there we're in my family we kind of play a lot of sports and stuff, so it gets competitive when it comes to kickball or egg toss and stuff like that. You know, unfortunately we didn't get the kickball win, but I did win the egg toss, and that was kind of fun, man. It got competitive, man. It was like 3 finalists, but we ended up winning it, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good, man. So you had some family time this weekend, right?
Yeah, some
that's
family
That's
time.
good. Sounds good, man.
What about yourself?
For myself, man, I went out of town. I know we talked about in the previous pods about me wanting to go and explore some of these stadiums.
Yeah.
So I took a drive up north to Arlington, Texas.
There you go.
Went to visit the new Ranger Stadium, Grove Life
Stadium,
Park.
yeah.
Shout out to the Rangers. They lost that day on that Saturday against the Reds. But yeah, I took a drive up north, man, and checked another stadium off my list, man. So I got 6 down, like 20 something more to go. So we're headed to the top. I'm gonna get them all done, man.
There you go. That's what it's all about, man. Like you say all the time, it's all about getting that self-fulfillment done and going out to those new places and checking things out.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what I had going on this weekend, man. I know it was Easter weekend, so we had a good time, man, out there. And same thing, I do want to start this this episode a little different, a little early, a little, different from the other ones. I know you've been getting a lot of good feedback. I've been getting a lot of good feedback with our, our viewers, our followers, our community from outside. And I kind of want to change it up a little bit.
Okay.
I want to touch back, connect with our viewers, connect back with our community.
Okay.
Maybe do a little something for the viewers, man. Some giveaway. What do you think, man?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see if we can give something away. What do y'all think?
What do you
I know
think?
Cinco de Mayo's coming up. What you think about giving away something for Cinco de Mayo?
I had something along those lines too, man. And we're very big on the sports talk, man.
Yeah.
I know Astros kicked off, the other week. Unfortunately, Astros aren't looking too good right now.
They're not looking too shabby, but
they got swept this past weekend against
the Athletics,
the Rockies.
The Rockies, yeah.
The Rockies, man.
Yesterday,
not looking good with the Astros, man. But yeah, man. So I think, like you said, Cinco de Mayo is coming around. Do you know who's visiting Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah. The Dodgers.
The Dodgers, those Dodgers.
Dodgers.
So yeah, man. So this is a little idea. I ran it by you, and I think the viewers maybe will appreciate this.
Yeah.
Just trying to connect with them. How about doing a little giveaway with some Astros tickets for the Cinco de Mayo game?
How many tickets?
I don't know what's our budget looking like.
No, I'm asking you.
Listen, 2 tickets to giveaway, 4 giveaway, whatever it is.
So 2 tickets. Make sure that you're Astros fans, or if y'all don't like the Astros, I mean, cool. But we're gonna give y'all 2 tickets to go see the Dodgers, and that's Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Drinko, so y'all can go get your fun on and have a good time.
And make sure when you go to the game, take pictures, tag us up there. Yes. We'll give you a shout out, man.
Thank you.
We gotta have a few requirements in order for you to enter the contest for the tickets for the giveaway. Number 1, we talked about being a follower on our Instagram.
Yeah, you must be following the page.
On our TikTok page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and our TikTok.
Yes, and tag us. Tag us. So we'll pick, a day, the week before, the week of, the Cinco de Mayo game, and then we'll shout it out, man, and we'll announce it. We'll announce the winner. What do you think?
Sounds good. Don't forget also, y'all must be following our page. Y'all must be following our TikTok page and also our YouTube. But if y'all can also tag 3 of your friends.
Yes.
And that's how y'all win these 2 tickets, man.
Yes. So
you and another person can have a good time.
Sounds good. And please take a lot of pictures, man. Let's connect with the community, man. Let's make it a fun one. All right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like I said, Astros, man, Astros. I didn't want to bring it up, man. I know they started off rough.
The Astros more like the Lastro. No, just
I mean, you're not wrong, dude. Dude, I know we had a conversation about it's gonna be a different year.
Yeah.
They started off a little rough.
Yeah.
And then we texted back and forth about, oh, they're doing pretty good. They're 6-2 or 6-3.
Yeah.
They came back and blew out the A's. And then the next game, they lost on a walk-off. Rockies play against the Astros, and they swept the Astros, man. What's going on, man? What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, we look good on paper, and we're doing good, but it's just like we cannot get those bats to get going, man.
Man.
We're not getting bases on. I mean, we're not getting runners on base. We're not hitting the ball. It's crazy to me that we have such a like a good lineup, you know. And
yeah, I think everybody's healthy. I mean, from what I'm seeing, I mean, on paper we look good, man. But maybe, you know, knock the rust off.
Yeah.
You know, still trying to get into the flow of things.
Absolutely, get the ball rolling.
But we gotta get going pretty soon, man. Because I mean, we're already, you know, 2 weeks into the season, man, and I know it's gonna be very competitive. West with the Mariners looking good. Same thing, you know. I know Texas is rebuilding a little bit, but I mean, the American League, man, the Yankees, they're gonna be strong. Yeah. I think the Red Sox, same thing. I mean, the Tigers, man, they're up and coming.
The Dodgers are 9-3 right now.
In the NL, yes, Dodgers are 9-3 for sure, man. So it's gonna be tough, man. So hopefully the Astros, you know, they wake up, get a little fight going, man.
Yeah,
little fight going.
Yeah, talking about fights, man. I know you've seen that fight. Was it the Angels and the Braves going at it?
Braves,
that was
I
a little
knew it.
out of the blue, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what? Nowadays,
that Lopez pitcher and Soler, right?
So the pitcher was Lopez. Yeah. And then Soler was the batter.
Soler was the batter. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I mean, that's not something you see a lot nowadays, man. Honestly, me as a ball player, man, I miss that passion, bro. I miss that competitiveness. I miss that intensity, dude.
Man, that's scrappy ball, and that's what you like to see. You know, definitely. I mean, you see it all the time in hockey, but it's rare to see it in baseball now, and I think that's what's gonna get the viewers back on that baseball.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much what it is, man. I think the batter before hit a home run.
Yeah.
Next batter, Soler was batting.
Yeah.
Threw, I think, 2 inside pitches close to the head. You know, the batter didn't appreciate that. Me as a batter, I wouldn't appreciate it either.
Going for the head, man. Trying to knock his head right off, huh?
So what happened is the pitch that pitch close to the head that went to the backstop.
Yeah.
Catcher got it, threw it out on second base because the runner took off on a wild pitch. The batter, Soler, kept looking at the pitcher. Lopez looked right back at him. What's going on?
Yeah.
What are you doing? So they had a little back and forth, you know, chirping. Next thing you know, Soler charges the mound. He throws one, he misses. Second one, he got him at the end. And then Lopez swings back with the baseball and connects one time on the helmet, and bench is clear.
Man, he was not letting go. Lopez was not letting go of the ball, man. I thought he was throwing at him,
Yeah, pretty much, man. But yeah, man, I mean, dude, that fight, dude, I love it, and don't get me wrong, you know, we have to police ourselves within the game, sportsmanship, dude. But what I'm going towards is the passion, the hunger, the intensity, the fight to want to win a game, being competitive, dude. Yeah. And I think, you know, like I said, that's something that's missing in this generation. Yes, they're very skilled ball players, very athletic, man. But we want a ball player that's hungry. We want that ball player that's so passionate about the game that they're going to go out and play their game to the best ability, give it the best effort, and play this game with their heart, you know, with the, I don't know.
With the fire.
With the fire. There you go. I was about to say something else, you know, the Latino community, I know what, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Producto de gallina.
Yeah, so I'm trying to keep it kind of PG-13 around here, but yeah, man, that fire, man. I definitely think, you know, that's an element that's missing in this generation, and there's not that intensity, that fire, how it was back then, man. And I think it goes back to the way, you know, these boys are, you know, being brought up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I do agree. I mean, I felt like back then it was definitely very physical. Like, you know, I think you go back to the old school players. There was all times you could look at
There's a lot of clips, dude, from the old school fights and this and that, man.
Yeah, the one that I always go back to is that one football player that was a baseball player.
You talking about Dion or you talking about Bo Jackson?
Bo Jackson. When he broke that bat, man, like that was crazy.
Oh yeah. He was strong, dude.
Yeah.
He was strong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of fights, bro, that's gone on in sports, dude. And like I said, we always want to police each other, you know, during the game, that sportsmanship.
Yeah.
But dude, where's that passion, man? A lot of, you know, you mentioned in the previous pod about the World Baseball Classic.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, that passion.
Where's that passion with the Latino players to compare to the guys that come from wealth or guys that come from, you know, good upbringings? Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to discredit anybody's story, anybody's grind.
Yeah.
But whenever you bring a player that's coming from nothing, you know, struggles to get food on their table, struggles to get electricity, doesn't own a pair of shoes, doesn't own a glove, doesn't have a school to really, you know, lean on. You know, those players coming from poverty.
Yeah.
And you got this player that's well educated, that gets home to a warm bed every day, that gets home to a meal every night for dinner. You see the difference?
Yeah, I think that's where we go back for that fire, right? Lopez, you know, Soler, both Latino names.
Yes.
You know, they probably had that fire in them, and you know, they were like, you know what, you're gonna throw that to my head, I'm gonna go after you.
Exactly.
And
man.
they knew what they were talking about, and they meant business. And, and I mean, it was a good watch. You know, I definitely watched it a couple of times. I didn't tune into the game, but I did tune into the fight. You know what I'm saying?
It was all over social media, man.
Absolutely,
it was
man.
Also over social media,
and let me ask you, man. You, since you're a coach. I know Coach West had to step up and literally
he tackled Soler to bring him down. Yes, sir.
What would you have done if you know, if one of your players would have gone down to the, you know,
me coaching my players or me coaching Soler? No, well, to be honest, if I was coaching Soler, I would not get close, man. He's a big monster, dude. I would not be able to tackle him down, man.
Yeah, man.
But honestly, man, I think when it comes to me coaching, and don't get me wrong, I actually had the last tournament with my 11U squad.
Yeah.
Things got chippy, man. They got chirpy. And like I said, these aren't kids that are 6, 7 years old anymore.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7, man.
But they're getting into that age that they're becoming young men. They're close to being teenagers. They're I got a few of them already in middle school, you know? So they're starting to get that flair. They're starting to get that personality, that attitude, that edge.
Yeah.
And the way I coach, man, yes, you could be the fastest athlete. You could be the strongest kid. You could throw the hardest, man. But if you don't have this right, you're not tough mentally. You're not tough to hold yourself accountable, to be disciplined. You know, keep your composure, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna struggle. So part of that is don't let somebody get into your head. You gotta have thick skin, stay within the lines, keep your composure.
Yeah.
Let your game do the talking. But there are players that do a lot of chirping as they get older, and it gets more and more, you know, intense on the field as you get older. You know, do not let that derail you. So what I tell my players is when it gets like that, you let me handle it. You let our coaches handle it. I'll get thrown out for my player.
Yeah.
I'll get kicked out the game. I will defend my player.
Yeah.
But what I will not teach my player is to lose their composure.
And absolutely.
Because as they get older, man, one of those things, one of those bad actions could really cost them their future. I've seen it happen, man. A player that I play ball with loses his cool. He throws a punch, hits him with a bat or something. Game over. Career's over by that one incident. So me as a coach, I would do what I can to help these young men learn how to keep their composure and just let us handle it. We're older, you know, we're the coaches. You let us deal with it. You let us deal with the umpires. You let us deal with the chirpiness. Now within the game, yes, don't let anybody disrespect you in the game. You play your game, you play to your best ability.
Yeah.
You let your game do the talking.
Absolutely.
But do not, you know, put your head down. Do not let somebody get into your head. They want to talk. They want to get in. They want to do all this. That's fine. Let them talk. You let your bat do the talking. You let your pitching do the talking.
Yeah.
And that's how you'll shut a player down.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So I'm sorry I get a little passionate when it comes to these things, man. But I'm telling you, man, I love the passion of the game. I love the fire about it, man. And that's one thing that's not talked about. How to handle these pressure moments. How to handle the fight within the game. The guy that's the strongest, that has the strongest mindset, is usually the guy that wins at the end. That's really what it is. Don't let somebody bring you down. Don't play down your competition.
Yeah.
Don't let somebody get into your head. Keep your composure. And at the end of the day, when you come out on top because you kept your composure, you let your game do the talking, that's how you're going to be successful, man.
Yeah. And I think you brought up a good point, that passion, that it's that inner confidence, It's not, there's one thing to be cocky on the outside, and talk all that lip, but if you have that confidence inside and nobody can get inside your head, you're a very, very strong and pointy person,
Yeah, absolutely.
And you take care of yourself and you take care of your exterior and your interior.
Is it safe to say that confidence that we're talking about is also related to the arrogance in a player, arrogance in a competitor? And the reason I bring it up is I heard the great Kobe Bryant always talk about his arrogance. Oh, he's so arrogant. He does this, he does that.
Yeah.
But I remember in a previous interview, they would ask him, well, why don't you pass him the ball?
Yeah.
Why don't you let him take the last shot? And his answer was, did he work as hard as I did? Is he as tough as I am? So why should I give somebody that didn't work as hard as I did? Why should I trust that person that didn't put in the time as I did with the last shot?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to take it because I put in the work. I believe in myself.
Yeah.
I am confident to take that last shot. And guess what? If I miss, get it right back to me. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
That's that arrogance in a player. Like I said, there's a difference between cocky and confidence.
Yeah.
But I think there's nothing wrong with being arrogant. I think a lot of successful people, whether it's sports, business, they have some sort of arrogance to them, some sort of confidence that they do believe that they are going to be successful. They do believe that they're going to be, wealthy or going to be confident in whatever they're doing, whether it's sports or whatever it is, Yeah. So I think you have to have that little bit of that arrogance, that confidence in order for you to catapult yourself to the top. So, I mean, it goes, that fire, that passion, I think it's all, working together, integrated together, man, with their mindset.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I do agree with you on that. I do feel like as not only as a player, or it goes with a player and it goes with businessman. I think you need to have confidence, and I think you need to upscale yourself to that on every day, on how you walk, on how you dress. Just by standing up, you gotta make sure you're uniformed, and I think that's a big thing that goes a long way as well.
With confidence.
Yeah.
So 2 examples.
Okay. Yeah.
You're interviewing somebody to come join your business. You're trying to hire a barber, right?
Yeah.
First barber comes in, head down, moping around, walking shoulders down. Second guy comes in, has his briefcase with his tools, chest out, looking eye contact to you, straight like this. Which one looks more confident to you? First one or second one?
The second one.
Exactly. Presentation,
absolutely.
all that stuff matters, like you said. And, I'm even going to ask you the question real quick. When you started your business, did you tell yourself, oh man, I'm scared to, go on my own. I'm scared to start my business. I don't think I can do it. I'm going to fail. Is that showing confidence in yourself?
I mean,
not really,
not
right?
Really.
Or were you the type of guy, man, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, man.
Yeah.
I want to have my business.
Yeah.
Let me try it out.
That's one of those things, right? You have to have confidence, and you have to show that. I mean, maybe you're like, maybe I'm not ready, but you're not going to show that. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You got to
try.
Yeah, you got to try.
Yeah,
absolutely. But that's those things that you keep pushing, you keep growing, and little by little things keep going your way, But one thing is, like we always say, don't give up and keep going. And with confidence, little by little, things start going your way.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, self-belief.
Self-belief,
for sure, man. But yeah, like I said, I think when it going all to this, man, the mindset, the confidence, the fire, the intensity, it's all it's all working together, man. Back when you were coming up, did you ever have a situation where you lacked confidence, or maybe you were confident, or maybe a situation where you got put up with a challenge that somebody was trying to fight you, or somebody was trying to challenge you, put you on the spot, somebody's trying to dethrone you?
Okay.
You ever had
there was one time, man. It was a long time ago, man. It was like
you find out last week.
Nah, it was, man. It was a
Story time.
We were playing basketball, and man, you see, that's where that fire comes in. You know, I wanted to like start on the team, and I was like, I felt like I was good, and I wanted that extra rep, and I wanted to practice, and it was my turn to get a chance on the court. And there was this one guy. He pushed me aside, and he told me, he was like, "Hey man, I'm next." And I was like, "Nah, like I'm next. What are you talking about?" And that fire in me was like, man, hell no, I've been working my ass off, and I need this opportunity to show who I am. And I guess that heat of the moment, like we were talking about, just gave me that passion, that urge, and I was like, man, forget this, And one thing led to another, and you just start, that energy goes crazy, and we literally we're about to start throwing punches and stuff. But I mean, the coach and the other player got involved, but it was one of those moments where like that, you say, the heat of the moment, you snap into it, and next thing you know, you're like, it's not worth it, But
is it safe to say that he might have got into your head?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he got into my head. That I'm not gonna say that he at that age. Yeah, but at that time, that was what I had to live for.
Absolutely.
Like that was my job at the time.
Yeah.
I was trying to play basketball and try to make it become something. So yeah.
And don't get me wrong. I think you come into situations like that sometimes you can't avoid that fight.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as much as you want to avoid throwing a punch, as much as you want to avoid altercation, sometimes you can't. Sometimes the only way for you to, get past it is to face it. And I think, my point of view when it comes to facing an altercation like that, especially with a young man, is you got to respect yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, you try to avoid that at all costs. You try to keep things within the lines.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's certain situations, certain individuals that you just can't get through, and the only way to face it is stand up to them.
Yeah.
Face that fight. Fight it out.
And
I know that's not something that's very popular to say, but I won't allow, for example, me, I'm a father. I won't allow my son to get disrespected.
Yeah.
You gotta respect yourself.
Yeah.
If a situation comes at school, there's a guy that's trying to bully him. Hey, cut it out.
Yeah.
Hey, leave me alone. Hey, I told you, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Hey, he's bothering me, whatever.
Yeah.
You do whatever you have to do to avoid. He continues to do it.
Yeah.
He wants to continue pushing around. Don't let him disrespect you.
Yeah.
So guess what?
Yes.
He wants to continue doing that. I'm not gonna allow this bully to bully me. You face that and accept the challenge.
Yeah.
And guess what? You throw a punch and hit him.
Yeah.
I'll be right there with you the next day.
Yeah.
Hey man, my son defended himself. I'm teaching my son to respect himself as well.
Yeah.
Instead of you punishing a kid that stood up for himself and showed some respect, what about the other kid that was bullying, that didn't understand what no meant? How about that? And I think that's one thing that's very, muddy waters when it comes to the whole bullying thing in this generation, man. When we grew up, we had to fight it out, man. I'm sure, we had a few scuffles, back and forth altercations. Somebody talked down on me, bad towards me. I wasn't down and moping around.
Yeah.
I stood up. I'll talk right back. Yeah, I was young. I was immature.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I should have just kept shut.
Yeah.
But I'm talking right back. I'm scuffling right back.
Yeah.
If I have to throw a punch, I'll throw a punch. And yeah, some of these things, like I said, we could avoid it because we're young, we're immature, But we didn't grow up, moping around, getting bullied or, just quitting or putting our, losing that confidence.
Yeah.
Sometimes that was our best way to, learn how to stand up for ourselves. We didn't have somebody running to our aid every single time. That's one thing, growing up, it toughens you up a little bit for the real world.
Yeah, absolutely.
That you're not going to get everything your way. Yeah. So I think that's maybe a message to show these young men, not necessarily the narrative of fighting, but more about stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself, absolutely.
Don't let somebody disrespect you.
Yeah.
Don't put your head down, dude. you face that challenge. You know, and you're gonna find a way to figure it out. But don't expect that you're always gonna have somebody to come and fix your problems. Don't expect that you're always gonna have somebody that you depend on. You're gonna get situations where you're looking around, and the only person that has themselves is who?
Yourself.
Yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so I think, you know, that's something, you know, that's lost in the generation, and we gotta, you know, get back to these young boys that, hey man, learn how to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I agree 100%, man. I definitely can't take that away. I just, yeah, going back to that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I mean, ooh man, so when it comes to that, I think we've all had our challenges in our teenage years. We've all had our, you know, I guess mistakes, you want to call them, or learning lessons, you know, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
And it allows us to become better people as we get older, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, is there a situation where, you know, maybe you want to talk to your younger self and maybe you not regret it, or maybe something that you shouldn't have done when you were younger, when you were a teenager?
I mean, there was
Several?
there was several, man. I think I would just go back to myself and tell myself, you know, hey, don't let anybody get into your head. Love yourself and just keep it going, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with letting anyone go into your head, man, you get destroyed, especially at a young age, you know.
The
At
mindset.
a young age, yeah, you just go deeper, you go spiraling down. Next thing things happens, you know.
Yeah.
Kid can get destroyed. They start seeing, oh, this is my friend. You know, my friend's doing this. Bad things.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think, you know, going towards that comment is when you're a kid, you know, you're living a certain life as a child, right?
Yeah.
You make a mistake, it might not cost your life,
No, it might not.
you know, but you can learn from it.
Yeah.
But when you're an adult, when you're 16, 18 years old, you're tried as an adult,
Yeah.
that one mad mistake could cause your, you know, your whole life. One, you know, being around one person that's not good for you, you know, being in a bad headspace could cause you to, you know, react, be impulsive, do something you're not supposed to. That could end your life, or that could, you know, cause you to be behind, you know, bars.
Yeah.
So for me, that's kind of the message that I give these kids, man. Learn from your mistakes. Learn how to keep your composure. Don't just react just because somebody pissed you off.
Yeah.
Don't just react because something didn't go your way.
Yeah.
Figure out, hey, what I do wrong?
Yeah.
How do I fix it?
Yeah.
What adjustment needs to be made?
Yeah.
Dude, 'cause I'm telling you right now, man, these kids, man, that I coach, they strike out, man. They want to throw the bat, or throw the helmet, back talk. Yeah, it sucks to strike out, dude.
It does. It does. It sucks.
But what happens whenever you're on the streets? You're 19 years old, 20 years old. You know, somebody, you know, misses a red light, whatever, and then you react towards them and start back talking to them. Next thing you know, they come out.
Boom.
Boom. You're
and
done.
It happens. It happens.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it happens more often than not now.
Dude,
I'll tell you.
Man, it happens a lot, dude. So those things I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Learn how to keep your composure.
That temper.
Yeah. Another one, man, that I have is, you know, maybe a little quick example towards that, man. You are who you hang around with.
I like that.
You understand what that means?
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you hang around a crowd that are criminals, what are you?
I'm criminal number 3 or 5, whatever. How many
6
criminals?
or 7.
Yeah.
You hang around. You know, bullies. What are you?
A bully.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people that are gonna allow you to go towards the right direction.
To the top.
To the top.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. So I think things like that. Also, we have to be aware about who we surround ourselves to. We surround ourselves with educated people, positive mindset people, winners.
Yeah.
You're gonna eventually find the tools and find the resources,
the craftsmanship.
Yeah, to become a winner.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But if you surround yourself with, you know, so I think that's a big one too. So I think the community that we have, especially us, you know, why do we surround ourselves with each other? I see you as a young, successful businessman, you know, positive mindset, your energy, bro, is off the charts, bro. We always talk about it, dude.
Yeah.
I think, you know, that's what you bring to the pod, bro. You bring that energy, man, that hee hee ha ha that you talk about. Man, that's what we need, dude.
And that's what that's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah, so we gotta surround ourselves with good people around us to make us better, to lift our spirits up, to put us on the right, right mindset, right path, man. For sure, man. So, so I think what we're doing. We say it all the time.
Real quick before the segment ends, I just want to know, what would you tell yourself as a younger, younger child or younger teenager, because just to pick your brain a little bit.
What would I tell myself? What would I tell my teenage self now?
Yeah.
Ooh, damn, that's a tough one. Well, there's a lot of things I would tell myself, to be honest, dude. Honestly, dude, I think what I'll tell myself, dude, is learn how to breathe. Learn how to breathe.
Learn how to breathe.
And I don't mean it, yes, literally. Not like, too. yeah. But what I mean is, dude, when things happen, bro, take a deep breath, take a step back, visualize what's in front of you, dude. Because a lot of my mistakes, dude, that I had in my past when I was younger, I reacted. I was impulsive.
Yeah.
And I was in a bad headspace. Like, I was already mad. I was pissed off. I was negative.
Yeah.
And I made mistakes. I made poor choices. So my simple fact of taking a step back and breathing, okay, I'm good. Let me figure it out. But a lot of my mistakes when I was young, dude, is because I just reacted, dude, and I was not in the right headspace. So that's what I would tell my younger self, dude. Learn how to breathe. Take it for what it is, and don't be impulsive. Don't react, because sometimes you could make poor choices and do something that you're not supposed to. It can really get you in trouble. What about you? What would you tell your younger self?
Same thing, man. To take a breather, but definitely, like I said, just pretty much just make sure that every day is like you show yourself love, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Because a lot
Peace
of times,
and love, man. Peace and love.
And I'm not saying that just because it's the right thing, man. But I'm telling you, man. Sometimes kids go spiraling and stuff can happen.
Yeah. Go down to a dark place, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So before we end the pod real quick, man, I think it was a great conversation, man.
Yeah.
You want to touch back with the audience what we're doing for the giveaway real quick?
Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in one more time. Like we said, we're giving away 2 tickets.
Cinco de Mayo.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Drinko, whatever y'all call it, tequila, fun day.
Dodgers versus Astros.
Make sure to be following our YouTube, following our TikTok, our Instagram, and tag 3 people. And you will be there to go see the Astros and the Dodgers.
Subscribe on the YouTube, right, for sure.
Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube.
My bad. Yeah. But yeah, man. Anything else, man? We're good?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Deuce, we out. See y'all next week.